Hello everyone and welcome back to part 3 of Bad North. Now in the last episode we ended on a bit of a weird note with things going wrong and Fraps designed to throw some issues at me, or maybe it was my computer, who knows. But we're just going to try and continue on and hopefully we don't get any more frame drops as we did last time. That was not very helpful, but hey ho, we just got to keep trying and keep going on as best we can. I did play that island off camera, and unfortunately it didn't go quite to plan, and we did lose one of our generals, and we'll see here in a second. As soon as the islands generate, here we go. We did lose Leslie. Leslie did die, or maybe Leslie didn't die. Leslie was fatigued. So Leslie got fatigued. I can't remember who died or why. But we did lose someone down here in Bardsey, which is frustrating, but we're just going to have to deal with it and move on as best we can. We might be able to see... Oh yeah, we lost Taya. Here we go. We lost Taya on Bardsey. And we also lost the local commander, but we did manage to get Leslie out safe. But wasn't quite how I wanted it to play out. I shouldn't have gone up against an archer island with only pikemen and archers. I should have gone with at least one infantry unit. But hey ho, we are where we are, and we're going to move here on to Pabe, which has got berserkers and I think some archers. But either way, we're just going to use the 4 generals we've got. This is an interesting island because there's one way up to get to this house, and then okay. We can hold this, I think. We might need to lose the bottom house, but one way for us to try. Who do we have coming in first? Who do we have coming in? Okay, we've got berserkers coming in. And depending on which way they come round... In fact, we could hold them here. Nope. I meant to... Okay, we're going to try hold the berserkers here. Oh, okay, they can make their way through. That's an issue. That's a real issue. This is a real issue. Charge. Charge, gentlemen. Okay, you need to actually just run. Okay, that was not how we wanted to start that. Okay, we're pulling back, we're pulling back, we're pulling back. Straight away. That was not how we wanted to play that one. Can we hold here? I think we can. We're just going to move these guys down to here. And move you to here. And move the archers over to here. Hopefully they engage the spearmen, not the slightly battered and bruised. In fact, you guys go and heal. Nope. So you guys to heal up here. And we'll leave the berserkers for the pikemen. We've got another berserker coming in there. We've got some shield lads coming in here. We might be able to deal with this. If we send you over here and you over here, I think we might be able to deal with them. Because we want to be able to just sort of poke the shield lads over here. That's a large amount of soldiers. Okay. So they can only come over one way. So we're going to send the pikemen up here. Nope. Send the pikemen up here. Send the archers over here. Shield lads can be the backup support here. And so can these other shield lads. But that's the only way they can go. They've got to go over that island. Or this little mountain here. So we should be able to defeat them. They've got a long way around to go. These pikemen should be able to do their job, and that way we save this house as well as the main house, and so I think that's going to be a good defence of a slightly tough island, so I'm happy with that. We just need to put this last chap here, and there we go. We've got 6 gold, wonderful. And victory. 22 archers, not 22 shield lads, and 5 berserkers. Okay, so we can just continue. And we've got Pabe under our control. Now that's just unlocked a whole bunch of new islands to look at. But we're going to Sorte next. Don't know if that's quite how you pronounce it, but we'll go with that. And we've got every single type of unit there. We've got archers, berserkers, standard lads, and shield lads. So what I think we want to do is upgrade Eldred. We can't upgrade him to elite because we don't have the coins. So we're going to upgrade into upgraded infantry just so we stand a bit more of a chance. Leslie can actually just stay out for now. We need to make more use of the items and more use of our sort of abilities. Okay, there's only... Oh, that's cool. Got church bells. I don't think I've ever seen a church before. This is a checkpoint island. Don't know what a checkpoint island is. I don't think this was here last time I played this. But we're going to give this a go. So we're going to have the pikes holding the only way up, which is here. We're going to have the archers here. Okay, we've come in with 2 archers apparently. Okay. That's not what I intended to do, but we've come in with 2 pairs of archers. And we've got 1 pair of shield lads for the archers when they come in. Rain hellfire down upon them. The archers are very good, but they need to. They are rather temperamental in how they fight. And actually, we don't want you to be too close, so pull back, please. Just gonna poke that berserker who can't really get pikes on a hill. Honestly, the best way forward. Best way forward to be able to deal with. The berserkers. Obviously the archers will have to go down onto the ground floor with our shield guys. There's a bunch of non-shield lads coming here, so our archers should be able to make good work against these lads. So lovely big target, lots of target practice for our archers. Come on, get on with it. There we go. We've killed maybe 80% of them before they even made it to shore. I'd say that's a really good positive there. There's some archers coming in over here, but I want to not send my shield guys down, so the archers are just going to have to deal with our archers are going to have to deal with their archers just from up here. I think there's I think we don't want to go down with our only infantry unit if there are shield units there. It's kind of a rock paper scissors effect of, you know, pikes beat shields, shields beat archers, and archers beat pikes, and so it's an interesting way to work around it all. But sometimes you need to balance the things out, balance the different units out correctly, and sometimes sometimes some units are better fighting other units than others. I'm getting tongue twisted here. But sometimes it's about choosing to pick. Sometimes it's about picking your battles, even if you haven't got the correct units. You know, sometimes you want to retreat and do sort of a rear guard of fighting, but sometimes you want to be able to. Sometimes you want to be able to actually do some useful work by attacking with the correct units, and so it's trying to strike a balance between the two. There's some more archers coming in. Okay, so we'll send our archers over here to deal with them. We're lucky we're on this hill, so we shouldn't have any problems here. That being said, we are going to struggle with the archer lads coming in. In fact, we'll send these archers over here, and those archers can deal with those ones. If we can just deal with the archers, the shield lads should fall to us pretty simply. It's just this one archer here is going to cause a bit of trouble, but we have some more archers. There we go. Been able to deal with him, and we've got some lovely blood spatters all over the church hall, as you can see here. I'm sure the local priest will not be very fond of us for doing that, but hey, this is war. Stuff happens. We're just going to have to deal with it. So I'm not entirely sure what this checkpoint church is. I think this must be part of the Jotunn edition, which I didn't really play as much. Okay, so we've reached a checkpoint. What does that mean for us? Presumably if we die we can go back there. But we're not going to do that. I think if we die, we die. We're not going to go back to a checkpoint. If we die, I think that's going to have to be it. Okay, so we're going to go into Herm here. It's the only island we can go to, so we have to go to this one next. And we're going to see what the layout of the island is. Indeed, if your commanders fall in battle, they'll be lost forever. This is a very pretty island. I love the art style of this game. It's so wonderful. It's such a pretty game. So, unfortunately, we have two ways up here. So we're going to get rid of Leslie for now. And we're going to bring back in Inda, as we need to be able to hold two choke points here. Because we need to hold this checkpoint here. And this checkpoint down here as well. Actually, can they? I don't think they can make it in. Oh, they can make it in. That's very sneaky. Okay, so yeah, we need to hold the two checkpoints here. This house, I think, is just going to have to be lost. So we're going to have the pikes holding this spot here, I want to say. We'll have our shield lads holding this point over here. And the archers can go where they're needed. And we'll be able to hold the 4 coins or the 2 houses at the top. Okay, so we're going to go here, and we'll need to move our pikes around to the tougher units, as the pikes are very good on the hills. We don't know quite which way these guys are going, but this is a very it's a very tight map for them to run into. So it's definitely interesting to be able to try. Seems they're coming around the long way, which is where the pikes are. Oh, that's good. Of course, they're burning the house first. We're just going to have to lose that house. I don't think that's worth. I don't think that's worth our time, unfortunately, to try hold. And obviously the berserkers coming in as well. Looks like they actually went the other way. Okay, it looks like most of the guys are going to be coming around this way. So we're going to send you into... You've only lost 1 unit, but we'll send you in here to replenish for now. While our pikemen poke the berserkers, as it were. And ensure they don't get up onto these high hills here where the rest of our settlement is. This settlement can be rebuilt, but we need to think about survivability as well as rewards. So we're going to move the archers up to here, if I can click the right button, just so they actually have a chance to actually engage with some people. Because right now they can't shoot many people that well. But hopefully they can. Here we go. They can attack from here, and hopefully lend some supporting fire. That's a very large amount of archers, but we don't want to send our chaps down there with the berserkers still down there. These berserkers need to die pretty quickly. And then we're going to send our infantry down. In fact, we're going to send our infantry down now to deal with these archers. Send infantry down here to deal with the archers, and the berserkers come in, so we need to be quick. Come on. Okay, you need to run back upstairs. As do you. Just get out of there. Let the berserkers engage with the pikemen. That's what they're there for. The pikes are there to hold the choke point, really. Reminds me of sort of the fjord lands of when I went to Norway. Although I know actually we're not the Vikings, we're being attacked by the Vikings, so it's maybe more sort of the Shetland Islands, or the Orkney Islands up in Scotland at the top of the UK, which is obviously where I'm from. But I'm not sure on that. Obviously, it's not ever defined as to who. It's not ever defined as to who lives where, but I know that we're being attacked by Vikings, but that's all I really know. And there we go. We've got 4 coins for this island. Not really enough to do much yet, but we need to decide where we're going next. We've got another commander down here in Barren Rock who has some form of skill, so we definitely want to be going to get him. So I think we'll go down to West Tray here, and then head down to Valen, and then we can head down the bottom via Baron Coulter and Baron Rock to get what we need. We'll head to West Trade because they've got a little bit more in the terms of houses and therefore more coins. That being said, we're going up against Berserkers and Archers, which is a real pain as a combination. But we'll go with 2 shields, 1 archer, and 1 pike. Again, we might have to lose this. We may have to lose this bottom house here, but there are 2 ways up, which is really unhelpful. And we definitely need a second pikeman as soon as we can, as we did lose Taya. This could be tough, actually. There's only the 1 berserker, so we might just need to swarm down here. Hopefully the archers can lay some covering fire in. Let's pull you back. Go, 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 go. And I'm going to bring you in as well. We need to deal with these archers and the berserkers before more come in. You need to go heal already, which is unfortunate. But Inder here can actually lay a mine. That would be a useful thing he could do. Let's say here. Okay, he's laid a mine, and we're going to pull him back. We need to pull the pikes back because the archers are destroying them. Perhaps we should probably use the mines more for the berserkers when they come in, but we've decided to use them this way now, so we're just gonna have to keep going with our strategy for this island here, and we'll let these archers come in, and presumably we've got some berserkers coming in at some point. I just love the fog coming in from the distance, and sort of you don't really see them until they're already close. And then it's a question of them charging in, and it's just such a it's such a pretty game. It's such a minimalist style, but it works so well. It works so well as a game, and it's just such a pretty game. The blood spatters, the fog, the rain. It's just so much atmosphere. I just love playing it. You know, it's quite a simple game in its complexity and its strategy, but the actual game is gorgeous, and you know, I feel like I could play this continually if I wanted to. That's a lot of archers. Okay, let's get the shield lads here. Let's get some other shield lads over here, and archers over here. The pikemen need to stay out of the way, as the pikemen will get absolutely decimated even by basic archers. As basic archers can tear through these pikemen, who are very strong in positions, but rather unversatile. They need to be held at a good choke point, and they can't attack while moving, so it's very important that we keep them stationary and away from archers as much as possible. Okay. And we've taken Westray there, and we're going to head on to... I think we're going to leave Green Isle, and we're going to go on to Valen, as Valen seems to be easier to hold. We've got shield lads, archers, and berserkers, but we also get an item here, which is very useful. So we're going to prepare Valen, and we're going to see what island we have to deal with in order to be able to defend. It seems we've got some sort of basalt island. It's a bit different from last time. So different rocks, lovely waterfalls, some lovely trees. Now, how many? This is getting the islands get steadily a lot more complicated. So we've got one way up to this house from here. We've got one way up from... Can they get up from here? No, they can't get up from there. But they can... Okay, so only we hold this area here. So it seems to be only the one entrance they can get in. We will probably have to leave this house behind, but we will use it. We will try save it if we possibly can. Let's get the swords up here. Let's get the pikes up to their standard spot. And get the archers up here. As it's rather complicated and a long way to get up there. And we've got some shield lads coming in first. Where are they coming in? This is going to be quite a pain to deal with, actually. It's such a complicated island. And we have the berserks. We're just going to pull back here, because this is going to be tough. I think it's such a complicated island, and it's got so many nooks and crannies to get into. We don't want to try deal with the issues that come with it. So they're going to burn this house down here, which is a shame. We could have really used that gold; it would have been very helpful. But now they all have to come up this funnel and eventually get poked off, and hopefully we'll get some bodies flying off this cliff. In fact, we'll move them to here, because then they should get poked off. Come on. We want to see you fall off. There's definitely had one body fall off there. But just seeing the bodies fall off is quite incredible. So I'm hoping we'll get a pile of corpses down here eventually. In fact, maybe we'll even switch these guys around. That might have been a mistake. That might have been a bad mistake. Okay, pull back, pull back, pull back. No, okay. Okay, that guy just got plopped into the water. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. This is really bad. You need to win this, actually. You really need to win this. You're going to place that there. You're going to get inside the building. Please, come on. Okay, that was really tough, and we can't actually... We're going to have to just deal with this. Hopefully, as we have the high ground, this will help. But this is a lot of archers. We need... Okay, pause. You need to run down here in a hurry. You need to run back. Oh my word. Okay, push forward. Come on. Kill all these archers. That's a lot of berserkers. Okay, you need to be recovered. That's not even the final wave. Wonderful. Okay, you need to run back upstairs now. Run. Don't stay for the berserkers. Just go. Just go. Come on. Oh my word. Soldiers, get over here. I really hope we have no archers coming in. These pikemen are just going to have to deal with the berserkers. Let's get the archers in. Let's fire a volley. I don't know if that did anything, but we're just going to get inside the house. Please tell me this is the final few soldiers coming in. Come on, poke him a bit more. There we go. Oh my goodness. I shouldn't have tried to get a cool kill effect. That caused a lot of trouble. Oh my goodness. But we did get a Warhorn, and I think Warhorn allows us to replenish units. We'll check here in a second. But Valon, the very tough one, has been taken care of. Oh my goodness. That was tough. I think you just heard my phone go off. My apologies for that. But we're just going to go to next turn here. And we're going to do some upgrading. So the Holy Grail... We can actually... Oh, we can bring Taya back to life, of course. We're going to use the Holy Grail to bring Taya back. And there we go. We have some more pikes. Why didn't I think of that before? That was silly of me. Okay, so Taya has been restored. The Resurrection, as it is called. So that's good. And we've got a Warhorn. We want to be calling instant reinforcements from a house. I'm going to give that to... we can't give that to Edmund. We can't give that to either our infantry, which is a slight issue. But we will give it to Eldred, especially as he gets half price. Especially as he gets half price items. Okay, so we're going to head down to Coulter. I'm concerned that there's a new enemy we haven't seen before. That's very concerning. But we don't want to go up here really either. Our Barren Rock is completely empty in terms of land. Oh, that's a tough one. Do we go to Barren Rock or do we go up to Dragonir and then up to Popeye. Eventually we'll run into this new enemy, but I think actually we don't want to be taking on the new enemy and then Barren Rock on a completely flat island. We will have to deal with the flat island up here in Popeye, but I think we can go to Dragonir next. Okay, but that is going to finish it off for today. I think we're going to leave that episode there, and the next episode we will decide which way we want to go. Do we want to go up top, or do we want to go to down bottom and deal with a new enemy? But of course if we go down the bottom we don't deal with the new commander, but we also don't deal with the new enemy. So it's going to be interesting to decide between the two. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.